Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Retro and Loogi Show. It's me, Retro,
And it's me, Loogi.
and we're here after 500,000 years to talk about a singular subject. Consider this a filler episode, if you will. And that singular subject is that game that everybody hates because it's not like the old one, Nintendo Switch Sports.
Just before we start, I want to say that's a very non-descriptive statement. The thing that people hate because it's not like the old thing that can be applied to many things.
That could be applied to years even.
But anyway, yeah, impressions on Nintendo Switch Sports.
I think it's good. Yeah, I said it. I think it's good. I thoroughly had fun playing it.
Wait, is that like
I
a
think that
controversial opinion?
I don't know, but a lot of people don't like it, and they're like,
Oh.
it's not like I like Wii Sports better, blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, but you're comparing like apples to oranges, kind of in a way. Like, sure, Wii Sports was great and excellent and iconic, right? But like
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch Sports, like, it's not even really going for the same format at all. It's not from my memory. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It
think-
seems.
I mean, yeah, when we played it, I thought it just felt good. Like the overall game feel just, I'd say it matched the quality of Wii Sports.
I think it's kind of unfair to compare Nintendo Switch Sports to Wii Sports because of the whole like nostalgia factor.
Yeah, that's something you gotta always consider, like whenever you're comparing an old game to a newer game in the series, because nostalgia is a very powerful thing. It taints people's perceptions a lot.
Yeah, like you're always gonna think that Wii Sports is better than Nintendo Switch Sports, but by comparing the two of them, you're not actually giving Nintendo Switch Sports a chance. Sure, you don't have like the Mii customization options like you did on Wii Sports. You know, you got these new characters. But like, so, I mean, does it have to be exactly like it was, or it's wrong?
Yeah, I eventually you get used to the new characters pretty quick. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I would prefer if the Mii's were kept because I think they do have like more personality. But I mean, the new characters they look clean. They got a nice. They're just like visually appealing, even if they're not as customizable.
I mean, you do have the option to have like a Mii as your head, so that
Yeah,
you just don't have that old Mii body, which I mean, it's whatever, you know.
and throughout most of the sports, you're like looking at the back of the character's head anyway, so you're not even really missing out on much if it bothers you.
Right. Oh, it's you're not giving it a chance. Like it's really it's really like. I mean, like I said, it's extremely unfair. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're expecting nostalgia blind people on the internet to go into something with an open mind, then you got your own problems you need to solve.
I know I should go back and delve into my recommended section on YouTube and see how dark life really is. But no, I mean, I loved it, and I didn't sit like to sit here and be like, ah man, you know, tennis was so good on Wii Sports. You know what? Tennis on Nintendo Switch Sports just doesn't match up, and it's like,
They were like, tennis like felt literally exactly the same to me. Like I swear they just copied over the coded. Like, I mean, maybe it's just because it's like simple controls. I mean, you just swing the thing, but like it felt just really natural to go into Nintendo Switch Sports Tennis after playing Wii Sports Tennis.
yeah, like if you're gonna sit there and compare every game and like say that it's better, then you're not actually gonna enjoy playing the game because you're gonna be so busy scrutinizing it and saying why it's not like why it's not good, because it's not just Wii Sports again. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? They'd
What?
still be angry if it was Wii Sports again. If they literally just released Wii Sports on Switch, they'd still be angry. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because Nintendo would put it at full price.
Oh yeah.
And so they'd still complain. And even if they bought it, they'd still complain. Well, you know, it doesn't beat, like, you can't beat playing with the Wiimote and the nunchuck. First of all, I find using two of the same controller, like the same shaped controllers, a whole lot more convenient than a Wiimote and a nunchuck.
Yeah.
Granted, I love the Wiimote and the nunchuck for many other games, like Donkey Kong Country Returns, SpongeBob Truth or Square.
Wiimote and nunchuck was a really weird controller method now that I actually think about it. Like when you're a kid, you're just like, oh, this is how I do it, okay, and you get used to it. But like, now that I think about it, you're like holding a weird brick remote thing, and then the other hand you got this tiny little blob with a joystick on it. Like, what?
I remember thinking it was pretty alright until I got to boxing, and like, while I loved boxing and I was a master at it, it still felt weird to like have two different shaped objects in my hand, like in two separate hands. And guess what?
What?
They were connected by a wire.
Yeah, that was the worst part. You're supposed to like be punching with the wire. That's why I really wish they had boxing in Switch Sports, because like it'd be so much more comfortable, like to just be able to make a fist with both hands, and the Joy-Cons would just feel a lot better.
Exactly. They're completely untethered from each other. You know, like, you didn't have a wrist strap on the nunchuck, so like there was still a chance you could fling the nunchuck across the room. Or not across the room, but like...
As far as the cord will allow.
Yeah.
Have they announced like any other update things other than golf coming in the summer?
I feel like they did, but I actually can't remember off the top of my head.
Because that's one thing, like I really enjoyed the sports that they had, but like I kind of wish, I just wish there was a little bit more. Like I really miss boxing, and baseball was really fun.
I thought baseball was alright.
Or at least like I actually like revisited Wii Sports after playing Switch Sports, and they had like one thing I thought was missing, I guess you could say. I mean, they're not really obligated to add it, but like Wii Sports had the like little training modes for each of the different sports. I just wish like Switch Sports, they could have had more little sub options, like the weird bowling. I don't know what it's called, but the one where the lanes get all funky and the obstacles and stuff. Like I thought that was really cool. I wish they had more little alternate modes for the other sports like that.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like Chambara, where you like have like a charged sword. Like if you do twin swords, you have a charged sword and a regular sword or something.
Or the
Like,
cool like showdown mode from Wii Sports Resort. That was like one of my favorite things to play.
oh, yeah, you're running all around the place and like hitting stuff and hitting people, and wonderful. Also, I have my timing.
Violence, wonderful.
So the only two updates that are confirmed are the leg strap update, so that you can actually like use the leg strap, I guess.
That's not. Wait, doesn't the leg strap come with the game? They haven't added that yet?
Upon release, the leg strap accessory that is included with the physical version of the game is only compatible with shootout mode. However, in the first free software update planned to release this summer, the leg strap accessory will also be compatible with soccer matches as well.
Oh, okay.
Because who doesn't want to stand in place and kick their leg occasionally? Yes, let's add complete compatibility as a major update during the summer. But hey, let's skip out on boxing and baseball, because who needs those? And then fall of 2022, we will see golf.
Wait, what's coming in summer? I thought something was coming there.
Yeah, the leg strap compatibility update.
Oh boy, a leg strap. I can't wait.
Are you not excited to be able to run around and kick occasionally?
I can't say that I am.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna need boxing, and they should add some of the other games too, like basketball or.
Basketball was really cool.
Oh,
I'd,
interesting.
I'd say I'd say table tennis. I really like table tennis and resort, but they already have like badminton and tennis. I feel like
Can we
table
get
tennis on
pickleball?
top of that. Just the entirety of Switch Sports is just all like that type of game where you got the paddle and the ball and the net.
You know what would be interesting is if they did like ultimate frisbee.
They'd have to add frisbee first.
Yeah, which was also in resort. Apparently, someone actually like data mined into the. I don't know how official or real this is, but someone, quote unquote, data mined into the Nintendo Switch Sports game itself or whatever, and
Yeah.
found references for both basketball and dodgeball and some other.
Ooh, dodgeball. That would be sick.
That would be amazing. That would be sick. They said could very well be scrap content, but maybe a potential future update.
Yeah,
Now, I'm
maybe.
always going at this with a grain of salt because,
Right.
first of all, that allows for the least disappointment, as evident
Yeah.
by this is a lesson you learn when you play Smash. Um, but um, if that's the case, you know, you know, dodgeball sounds pretty sick. And what they could do
Yeah.
as a special mode is they could do like trampoline dodgeball or something. You ever play trampoline dodgeball?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I really liked what I played of Switch Sports, but I think it would be. I
oh my
would
god,
be
you
like.
can play as a squirrel.
I did see that.
What?
That, yeah, that's what the Nintendo Sports series has really been missing. Furries.
I'm about to speedrun this collection. Hold on.
But
I must become one with the enemy. Nintendo catering to the furry audience, just like Splatoon and Animal Crossing does.
okay, anyway, I'm going to.
Yes, give your thoughts.
Okay, Nintendo Switch Sports. Yeah, I liked what I played. It's got like a good game feel. Like it doesn't feel janky and terrible, which is important. It's got a lot of its own charm and character, even without the Mii's. Like I thought Spocko Square was like they managed to make that like a pretty kind of endearing location, I guess you could say. Like it actually felt like it had.
Spoko Square.
Is it Spoko Square or Spock? I don't know.
I say Spoko.
The square, the sports square. But yeah, it actually felt like a cool, I guess, sort of like real lived-in place. So yeah, I think I really like what they got. It's like a really good base, but I feel like the game would really benefit from adding, just building more with what they got. Like maybe one or two more sports, like more sub modes onto the existing sports.
I still think that they should bring back all I feel like at the end they should have all of their old sports. I'm not saying it has to be anytime soon, but like eventually, like I think that all of the sports from Wii Sports and all the sports from the Resort should be added, and
Holy
there should
crap.
also be the special stuff,
Yeah.
like the special little side modes. And while it would be cool to see like more sports, I just don't know what they would do unless they did like American football or something.
That's the thing that kind of bothers me with this thing they've been doing lately, where they like release a game and then just keep doing updates, because you never really know like how much of the game is going to come through updates. Like, is this going to end up feeling like a full substantial thing, or are they just going to do like one or two updates and it's going to end up feeling underdeveloped?
Well, it's just them trying to get you to like, keep interest in it.
Yeah, I just
guess
don't like
think about it.
having to.
How much? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just don't like having to like you buy a game without fully knowing what the finished product is gonna look like. That just sort of rubs me the wrong way.
So think about it. How long do you think that Wii Sports would last if not given extra DLC? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what their thought process is. And
I guess
even
yeah,
if
they do
even
have
if
they do have the online play, so I can see why they would want to make it sort of an ongoing thing to keep that active.
and even if there's a slight chance that it will succeed on its own, they're not going to take that chance. So they're going to artificially lengthen how long interest is kept in the game by adding as much DLC as they want to until the next time that they're like, all right, it's time for us to release a new game of some kind, or do something. Stop supporting. Like with Mario Maker, like they gave it like 2
Yeah.
updates, and then they were
Yeah,
like,
that's what
we're done.
that's what I'm worried about for Switch Sports. Like, is this gonna be like a big ongoing thing, or is it just gonna be like we're adding golf? I don't know. We're adding a sub mode to badminton, and now we're done.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, we will be seeing you, and about now our outro music should be kicking in, and so enjoy that, and we will see you later. Bye bye.